Now, on to our Dungeon Master tip. Theater of the Mind, story beats, and reversals. Narrative focus, mini-free combat rewards those who plan with some reversals and surprises in their encounters. Surprises that do not depend on the map. Instead, they depend on the NPC plans, schemes, and speech, and on characters' histories and goals.
What is a reversal? A story reversal that assumes the characters are surprised is a great story beat. As a GM, you can have a Goblin Chief shout out, "Trapped you at last!" and make the characters wonder who sold them out. Running the encounter without a map and minis is likely to reward you with player surprise and engagement, and it reduces haggling over the details of position and vision.
Excellent. All right.
Red text.
Do you want to read that red text there, Kim, for us?
Okay. I wasn't sure if there was a screen for that. Story beats are not really about combat in terms of damage and wounds, though they certainly can have an effect on combat. Instead, you're trying to get an emotional reaction, disgust, fear, surprise, wonder, joy, relief, or determination, and so on. If you say, "The spider has crawled under your armor," the player of that character is likely to think about how to pry it out. As a GM, it's much more fun to hear, "It's inside of my armor. Someone help me." Rather than, "I want you to move within 5 feet of me so I can grant you advantage to help get it out." And I agree with that. Yeah, positioning can kind of be kind of a time sink and kind of removes the fun from it.
See, for me, it's the exact opposite.
Yeah, see, and I think that comes in depending on the way you like to play. It is worth noting that this does come from Kobold Guide to Game Mastering. I am not some great strategist or giver of DM tips, which I guess we are.
Yep. And I'll admit, one thing I kind of did slightly disagree with, and granted this is my personal opinion, where it said Theater of the Mind reduces haggling over details of position and vision, where for me, my personal experience has been the exact opposite.
Oh yeah, because there's no mistaking where everyone's at.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see that. I really like this because I like that it engages the players in what am I doing right now? How am I going to react? Less with the, okay, I need to move my mini and deal with it. It's more genuine, I would think. And more reactive, which is something I'm a big fan of, which is why it is a Theater of the Mind story beats and reversals, not minis and story beats and reversals. But is there anything you would like to expand on with this, Kim?
No, let's see. I'm just gonna reread part of this. No, I love role playing. That's my favorite part, and definitely sometimes I feel like in 5e the combat can remove some of the joy out of role playing. And I kind of like the theater of the mind and kind of bringing back the story, back the emotion, back the flavor. So it's not just stats and positioning and kind of the logical rule sets. It's kind of more both. I really like that. Yeah,
absolutely. All right, that'll do it for our Dungeon Master tip: Theater of the Mind, story beats, and reversals. This was specifically for Theater of the Mind because that's what I do best.
Yep.
Sorry.
And people who like tactical maps, that's okay too.
No, you're all wrong.
And that's the beauty of this is there's something for anybody and their play style.
Oh yeah.